and therefore she was seeking for an intervention that could give her reprieve. Yet, in the observation of the committee, Mr. Speaker, the first observation of the committee is that there was a simmering rift between the governor and the deputy governor, even though both of them did not indicate explicitly so that they have a major conflict between them. The second observation that the committee made, insofar as the report is concerned, because I want to confine myself within the data of the report, is that the work of the deputy governor had significantly been impacted by the communication breakdown between her and the governor. So there's an issue of communication breakdown. The governor and the deputy are saying they don't have dispute between the two of them, but the committee is observing that there is a serious communication breakdown between the two. This is the deputy who constitutionally is supposed to assist the governor in executing his mandate or a mandate, but yet they are not communicating. So it behooves me to conclude that in that lack of communication, whether deliberate or otherwise, indicate there is a conflict. The third observation, Mr. Speaker, is that there is an ongoing rift between the governor and the deputy, that the ongoing rift between the governor and the deputy is fueling ethnic animosities among the communities in Trans Nzoia County. Mr. Speaker, this is not a light observation. We're in a country that we have seen political mobilization along ethnical lines bringing this country down. We have observed in 2007 when there was political tension on a rigged election, or rather claimed rigged election, Mr. Speaker, leading to tribal clashes that the magnitude of those clashes we still remember up to today, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I think it will interest you to know that the governor of Trans Nzoia, Governor Natembeya, comes from the Luya community. And the deputy governor, Philomena, comes from the Kalenjin community. And in Trans Nzoia, Mr. Speaker, the Kalenjin community and the Luya community are quite sizable as communities. So if this conflict is bringing some tribal animosities that the committee of this house has observed, I don't think you can waste this hour's time not discussing the depth of that problem. Observation number 4, Mr. Speaker, is that the National Cohesion and Integration Commission started an investigation on this matter, but never concluded, so that the committee could be able to give us the input of the National Integration Commission, Mr. Speaker. Now, Mr. Speaker, you've heard me complain here a number of times that National Cohesion and Integration Commission, among other independent commissions that are supposed to do oversight role or execute in terms of dealing with issues that dealing with issues such as corruption, like EACC is supposed to deal with, they never get anywhere with these issues. And what that observation tells you, Mr. Speaker, from the committee, is that it is this House that then must conclude the problem that we are seeing in Trans Nzoia. We cannot leave it to the National Cohesion and Integration Commission or otherwise any other external commission hoping that they will address the issue. And lastly, Mr. Speaker, in the observation, the committee observed that the governor of Trans Nzoia was very much willing to have the working relationship with the deputy governor restored. That's a contradiction, Mr. Speaker. The same governor who said there is no dispute between the two of them is now saying he wishes that the relationship is restored. And even going further to state that the issues impacting their relationships could be solved amicably to have them run the county smoothly. Mr. Speaker, what I'm observing here is very simple. That observation tells us that we as a country are constantly going to face an eminent challenge of deputy governors and governors never going to find a working formula. And we have complained in this House, Mr. Speaker, when we observe that the deputy governor and governor positions are sometimes about who controls what numbers and not necessarily who can work with the other. In some instances, we have seen a good working relationship, but it's becoming more and more obvious and more clearer to us that there is constant conflict between deputy governors and the governors that is making counties constantly untenable. And Mr. Speaker, this thing is problematic because there is instances where a governor would spend more resources than his deputy governor or a deputy governor, and because of this kind of conflict, it becomes an avenue of even some governors being impeached so that their deputies can take over. We are lucky that we have got two governors in this House who are governors who are foundational to devolution, who did not experience this. They manage their relationship very well. We can learn, we can glean some moral from them. That is Governor Mandago and Governor Senator Ali Roba. They did quite well in terms of how to manage their deputies. But also in this House, we have observed a number of impeachments that has been pushed towards us. Some did not succeed, but some succeeded. We just know that in Meru recently, one of the G7 members, which is something we should have celebrated, a woman governor got ousted because of tensions that even during her time in this House, in the 3 impeachment motions that she was here in, she did indicate to this House that one of the reasons why she was facing a lot of problems in her county of Meru was because of a constrained relationship, more generally with chauvinistic male leaders in our county, but in particularly also she had a problem with her own deputy. It's a matter of record. We also saw in Siaya County that when the deputy governor of Siaya appeared in this House over an impeachment issue, there was a serious problem between the deputy governor and the governor. And Mr. Speaker, these problems do not just come from nowhere. They come from, one, lack of clear responsibility of what a deputy governor should do. While the Constitution gives us a blanket guidance that they're supposed to assist the governor in dealing with their roles, Mr. Speaker, when you are assisting, you need resources.
Senator Wafula, what is your point of order?
Speaker, a statement of clarity from Honorable Eddy. Is it in order, Honorable Speaker, for Senator Eddy to, on his feet, to allege that the leaders, the men from Meru, are chauvinists? Does it mean that the MCAs who came to this floor of the House and did what they did to be chauvinists? Is it in order? Can he substantiate that the men from Meru are chauvinists?
Senator Eddy. Senator, would you like to be informed by Senator Gloria?
Mr. Speaker, I take information in doses. Can I deal with the first information I've gotten from Senator Wafula?
The first one was a point of order.
Yes, but it's still information.
This one is point of information.
Mr. Speaker, I'm never mean with my time. I'm always a learner, a student. I can learn from everyone. So I'll allow her to inform me.
Senator Gloria.
Thank you, Senator Eddy Okech. Mr. Speaker, I wanted to inform Senator Eddy Okech and perhaps also Senator Wafula that we were here in plenary when we were showcased all the videos of everything that happened in Meru County. We even had the witnesses, some of them who were legislators, come here. And some of us who were very present in that live proceeding, the information is in the Hansard to substantiate that, in fact, there was a lot of patriarchy.
Senator Mandago,
I am on a point of information. How can you stand on a point of order on a point of information?
Gloria, take your seat. Senator Mandago, what's your point of order?
Honorable